local resident John Williams collected 900 signatures in this area for the support of a fishing pier. Both government departments prior to the election promised funding to support this fishing pier. And Lisa Neville's mob won, of course, as you all know, and they have given $250,000 support to that. That's probably going to get you about 40 metres of pier. So the concept has now moved. So if you know the rock wall down there, they're now proposing that that structure be moved down towards the end of the rock wall, because what they want to try and do, which is a good idea in some ways, is to kill two birds with one stone. They want a rock wall so that sediment will stop coming back into the boat harbour and stop sealing it up, which is a good idea. And they'll build up sand on this side here, as it has there, and this has become a fantastic beach. But the structure of having a rock groin and then sticking some wood on top of it and calling it a fishing platform is not really what we wanted. So obviously there's going to have to be a lot of feedback from the local community, and whether they just go ahead and do what they want anyway, which is probably going to be the case, we hope not. So the committee has taken this on as a project and asked me to sort of collate the information back from what the community want, so we can put that forward to the City of Drysdale. There's a 5-stage plan down at that boat harbour, which is quite good. In fact, it's 9 stages. It might take 10 years. But they have started the first section, which is duplicating the small boat ramp down there at the boat harbour. They've started and they're going to dredge it and all the rest. They're going to have a car park there, and it'll be a fantastic facility. There's going to be proposed an upgrade of a beach, another beach put up down there. So the idea is good, but what is going to be the problem is that what we want as a community is what they build, whether they just go ahead and build what they want. We've been assured to a certain degree by funding, there's plenty of funding available. Getting the money is not a problem to build this, it's getting it built. And that's coming from the people who actually do all the funding. They apply for funding for different fishing platforms or piers around the bay, whatever. They can get funding from Transport Victoria, they can get it from all the fishing licences that we pay and our boat registrations, the money from that. So that's where the money will go. What we've got to try and make sure is that looks like a fishing pier, not a rock wall. So we'd encourage anyone here tonight who's got a little bit of interest in the foreshore or a little bit of interest in this project down there, come and see. We'll put you on the list. We currently have 8 members and we'd like to increase that so we can get good feedback from the whole community.
Well done, Mike. Any questions of Mike? Okay.
No? Good.
Roll up to your door and get some signatures, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Public transport. I was hoping Dan Rackwood would be here. She's far more aware of the public transport issues in the town than I am. I've never used public transport for a long time. So I know that they have changed the bus routes. I don't know what we can do to change it back to something better or make it worse or however it is. Does anyone have any comments of the current bus system and how it works? Chris? No?
Come on, if you use it. Well, Chris said to me that he felt very disappointed on behalf of some of the users when they discontinued the bus route. Which one again?
Ocean Road? Yeah.
Because there would be people disadvantaged, and he's been struck in the time that he's been using the buses recently by how the way that the local drivers extend themselves to help their passengers. Look, they'll pick people up from places they're not supposed to, they'll drop them at places they're not supposed to, they'll wait to make sure they get to the buses,
yeah.
You know, and that the drivers weren't happy about having to ditch that service or change that route because they knew that it was going to put people at a disadvantage.
Okay.
So, you know, as a, you know, infrequent but you know, pretty intensive user of that was a valuable insight because he's not, you know, sort of stepping in and out of it, but each time the experience has been really positive in terms of the driver interaction with the passengers and the way that people rely on the services. You know, it's really important. But we've got to get people on the buses, and you know, it's hard to do that when, you know, how do you get people out of their cars and onto buses is the question, really.